Hi, my name is Orville Wright. I am most famous for helping invent aviation. I was born on August 19, 1871 in Dayton, Ohio. My parents were Milton and Susan Wright. I had 2 sisters and 4 brothers, one of whom was Wilbur Wright. I grew up in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. At the age of 9, I moved to Richmond, Indiana. As a kid, I was given a toy helicopter by my dad, kind of like this one. After my dad gave me the helicopter, I became very interested in flight. Wilbur and I started making kites, and we had the best flying kite on our block. At the age of 12, I moved back to Dayton because we liked it so much and we missed our friends. At the age of 17, I made a printing business and started a newspaper called the West Side News. In 1892, I started a bike shop and started to manufacture my own bike. I was homeschooled up until late elementary school when we moved to Richmond. When I was in high school, my mom became very ill. In high school, I did not receive a diploma because I skipped the graduation event to care for my mom. A couple years later, she died. Although I did have an average grade of 95% on my papers. I helped invent the first successful airplane, and thanks to a coin toss, I was the one who was first airborne. On December 17, 1903, it took 3 years to get the design ready to fly in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. At first, the Americans did not believe us that we flew, but the French did. It took Wilbur and me. When we got to Kitty Hawk, our plane broke down, so we had to fix the motor. Kitty Hawk didn't have the right parts, so we had to get them shipped from Dayton. After we fixed it, another part broke, so I had to go back to Dayton to grab the right parts. On December 15th, we were going to fly, but the weather was so bad we had to wait for it to clear up. On December 17th, 1903, we took off. I flew the plane for 12 seconds and flew 120 feet. I didn't even get 10 feet off the ground. On September 17th, 1908, I crashed an airplane. I had 3 broken ribs and a broken leg bone. My passenger died from a fractured skull. I only took flight with Wilbur once in our lives. When we were making the motor on the plane, many people said those men are too smart to be making such a silly invention. After Wilbur died on May 30th, 1912, I invented more planes and won 11 more medals. In 1915, I sold the plane company and started working on the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics and the Aeronautical Chamber of Commerce. I never married. On January 30th, 1948, I died from a heart attack. I lived to be 76 years old. I will be remembered for flying the very first successful motor-powered airplane.